If you've played sports growing up or are currently playing sports or just enjoy being physically active and exercising, then you have probably tried resistance training or strength training. And strength training brings a lot of benefits to the table for us and for our physical and mental health. And I would like to discuss 3 of the benefits that I think are some of the most important ones from resistance training. So first, I'll be discussing the increase of muscle mass and bone density that we receive when we use resistance training. And next, I'll discuss the increase of energy that we have as we resistance train. And finally, we'll discuss how resistance training can manage chronic diseases and mental illnesses and help prevent them. I played a lot of sports growing up, and I always found joy and just had a lot of fun staying active. And I have gotten my personal training certification when I got older. And I love just learning the scientific side of why exercise gives us so many benefits. So the first one is muscle mass and bone density increasing. And that happens because we put a healthy stress on our bones and muscles and joints. And we actually cause some minor damage to our muscles and our bones when we exercise and use resistance, which could just be weights, it could be body weight, it could just be the gravity pushing on us. And as that happens, our cells overcompensate and it leads to more growth. I have some muscle fibers untrained and they get some damage from resistance training, and then they overcompensate and lead to larger muscles and greater bone density. Okay, and this is important because Harvard Health found that as we hit the age 40, that we have a 1% decrease of bone density every year. And we can prevent that by resistance training and strength training, because that can help us maintain what we have, and it won't decrease as fast. And Harvard Health found that by resistance training only 2 to 3 times a week, we can receive the benefits of this. I think that resistance training also brings us more confidence in our body's abilities and just like a higher quality of living. And it brings the second benefit, increased energy. And this happens because we increase our oxygen absorption, and it just creates our system to become more efficient, our digestion, all of our organs working more efficiently. We get better sleep, and Harvard Health found that physical exertion leads to our cells producing more mitochondria, which, if you remember from high school biology, that's the powerhouse of our cells. And so each cell creates more mitochondria, and mitochondria creates energy from our blood sugar, glucose, and so more mitochondria is more energy for us. The National Library of Medicine used the results of 16 studies and found that strength training led to the greatest effect on our mental health, more so than other types of exercises, and also led to just a higher quality of life, which leads to our final benefit, which is the prevention and management of chronic diseases and mental illnesses. And by being able to manage a chronic disease, that already enhances your quality of life. And some of these diseases are type 2 diabetes, heart disease, certain cancers, mental illnesses like anxiety and depression, and a lot more. And this can help prevent or manage any of these. The National Library of Medicine found that there is a decrease of 10 to 17% of premature deaths from these chronic diseases and mental illnesses when they had strength training involved in their everyday life. And it also leads to better mobility and less chance of injury. With heart disease, it can lower your blood pressure and help prevent it from progressing. With type 2 diabetes, it can help your insulin work efficiently and maintain your weight. And it can also help people with asthma to control the frequency of them occurring. So now that we've talked about these benefits, I hope that it can inspire others to want to get these benefits as well that I've received from my own experience of resistance training. So you can get increased muscle mass and bone density, you can get more energy, and you can prevent many chronic diseases and help manage mental illnesses with it. So if you want these benefits, then I hope you feel like you can make a more informed decision now and try it out for yourself. Okay, these are my cards. Thank you.